An excessive bureaucracy. That's how Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness has described the state of the public procurement system in Jamaica. He argues that the government could have done much more if the system was not so complicated. His comment comes days after Government Minister Daryl Vaz was accused of breaching the law to buy Starlink devices after Hurricane Melissa.
The challenge that Jamaica faces is something called excessive bureaucracy.
Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness on the state of the public bureaucracy in Jamaica. He pointed out that bureaucracy is a good thing because there's a process to administer and deliver outcomes. In this case, he's talking about ministries, departments, and agencies of government that deliver services.
The problem with our bureaucracy is that it is complicated. Meaning that things don't happen in parallel, simultaneously. They happen sequentially. So you do one before you can move on to the other. They're not outcome sensitive. So it doesn't matter if there was a hurricane and people had to procure telecommunications and other critical things to make sure that we can get to people who are stranded. That is not a matter for the public bureaucracy. That is of no moment, no concern. So we need the bureaucracy to be sensitive to outcomes and context.
On Tuesday, Telecommunications Minister Daryl Vaz rejected the Auditor General's report, which stated that he breached procurement rules to buy Starlink devices after Hurricane Melissa. Vaz initiated the purchase of over 200 devices for over $12 million and later told ODPEM to pay for them. However, only the accountable officer or head of entity is legally empowered to initiate the procurement. Vaz said he would do it again to ensure people were connected after the hurricane. But back to the Prime Minister.
We must reform the bureaucracy. Now, the government may look like we are doing well because almost every week for the last 5 years, I am handing over something, cutting a ribbon on something, announcing something. We could be doing 10 times more.
Dr. Holness says institutional reforms and cultural change are critical to growing the economy. Likewise, the quality of service and productivity levels also need improvement. The Prime Minister was addressing the official handing over of the Essex Valley Agro-Processing Facility and Administrative Building in St. Elizabeth.